I'm sorry we're a few minutes late. You know, technology can sometimes be funny, but we're here and we're so excited that you guys have joined us, whether you're joining us live or the recording. So you know what? Let's just get started. Okay, so again, welcome to our Team Beachbody Coach Opportunity webinar. We are very excited that you have joined us tonight, or if you're watching this recorded. Regardless, takes some time and some decision on your end to join us to learn about how this opportunity can impact your life the way it has impacted our life. My name is Teresa Hansen. I am the founder of Team Motivate. A little bit about me, I see on the screen, I'm a 2014 Elite Star Diamond coach. I have just recently, which I'm super excited about, it's still kind of surreal to me, have been inducted into the Beachbody Millionaire Club, which what that means is, well, I have, in the 6 years that I have become a coach, I have earned that much money cumulatively. Again, you know, Beachbody does not guarantee anything income-wise. It all depends on what you put forth in this business, but it is something that is possible if you're willing to do the work. I am a mom of 2 babies. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and well, actually, this is a little outdated. He will be 2 years old on the 23rd of this month. I can't believe my baby boy is going to be 2 years old. I have been with my husband for 14 years. We've been married 8 of those. I used to be a lead web developer. I actually went to school. I got my bachelor's of science degree in engineering mathematics, and I turned that added a minor in computer science and graduated and became a web developer. I developed websites. I was very into databases and applications and so forth. So that's what I did from the time I graduated from college in 2001 to about 2 years ago. I am a wannabe gardener. I keep trying and failing, but I know I'm going to get it at one point. One thing you will learn about me once you join our team is that I just don't stop or give up. I just keep trying to find a new way to do it. I am an outgoing introvert, and I know that sounds really funny and you don't even think those two go together, but basically it does exist, and it's me and so many other people. Basically means I am outgoing once I'm out, but I'd rather be at home. So if I had the choice, I'd rather be at home, and you know, I'm a homebody, but once I'm out and I'll have the best time I can. I am a big fan of Shanti, Autumn, Sajid, and Shalene Johnson. They are, you know, one of the main reasons I became a coach, because I loved the workouts. I was a customer before I became a coach. I was a customer for many, many, many years before I became a coach. I wasn't very consistent with my workouts. I didn't really plug into the community. When I first, you know, joined in, I wasn't really aware of it. I just didn't, well, not that I wasn't aware of it, I just wasn't open to it. And so I would buy different workouts and do them here and there and never really see much success or progress because I never had my nutrition down. I never, you know, I wasn't consistent. I didn't have any kind of accountability that I allowed in my life. When I was younger, I was always thin. I even to the point where I would be teased about how skinny I was. And then when I got to college, you know, I started gaining a little weight, which wasn't bad because I felt good as I started, you know, filling out and having a little curve. But the thing is, by the time I finished college, and the reason I was gaining that weight was because of very poor eating habits. I was very active, but I ate horribly. I mean, pizza and fast food and just, you know, McDonald's, whatever they had on campus. And so as I graduated from college, my activity levels went down, but my eating habits were still really bad. And so the weight just came on me like no other. And then I got to the point where I was very depressed. I did not feel good about myself. I didn't feel good about the skin I was in, you know, looking in the mirror. And I had no idea what to do. So that's when I started buying a whole bunch of infomercial stuff, you know, workouts and and supplements and pills and creams and all kinds of things. I tried everything from the time I graduated from college till I almost turned 30, wraps and just everything that was a quick solution, because that's what the media kept telling me that worked. I didn't really understand the whole thing about eating good and working out and anything like that. So right before I got married in 2008, a friend of mine let me borrow their P90X. And now I had done Turbo Jam, Hip Hop Abs, all these different ones. And I'd always seen P90X in the infomercials or in the magazines. And I had no idea that all these programs were under the same company either at that time. But I always look at that sticker price of P90X and I was like, I just don't know. I spend so much money and they never work. And it wasn't that they never worked, is that I never committed to it. So I got P90X because I had this huge why, and that was to look good on my wedding. And I lost an incredible amount of weight. Still, my eating habits were not great. I used to think lean cuisine was the way to eat healthy. And so I lost a lot of weight, and I felt good on my wedding. And then went to my honeymoon, and because it wasn't something that was a lifestyle, it wasn't something that I had a really good accountability or a really good nutrition plan going on, I gained all the way back. And I was about to approach 30, and I knew I needed something different. I just knew whatever I was doing, we were going out, we were at bars, I smoked a lot of cigarettes. I was just, it was a downward spiral because I was unhealthy. It was our first year of marriage, and because of my insecurity and not feeling good and not liking the way I looked and how I felt, instead of trying to, I was just going in the wrong direction of just drinking too much and going out too much, and it just wasn't helping anybody's situation, and even my marriage was kind of rocky. But I knew that there needed to be a change, and so I started getting emails for this crazy new workout, Insanity. And so I asked my mom what I want for my birthday. So she got me that. And at this time is when I started getting more involved with Facebook. And since it was a brand new workout, so many people were excited for it and getting ready for it and going to do it. So I got immersed in this community of people working out and doing better and, bettering themselves, which I never had locally. All my friends, they didn't need to lose weight. They didn't want to lose weight. They weren't ready for that path. So I never had that in my circle. So I got that through social media, through Facebook, through Twitter. And so I actually started doing Insanity, and I was being consistent, and I actually looked at the meal plan that came with the workout. Crazy to me that every workout I bought had a meal plan. I had to pay attention. And I was following the meal plan, doing the workout. And then I started hearing a lot about Shakeology. And I, like most people, I saw that price and I was like, oh man, I don't get it. I don't understand why it's so much money. Protein shake, I can go get something like GNC or Slim Fast or something like that. That's because I didn't know the benefits or what exactly was in Shakeology until somebody sat me down and explained it to me. And I still was kind of like, what does that mean? What do superfoods mean? I don't know why I need that in my life. So I decided to give it a try, and my first taste of it was, I was blown away. It tastes so good. I had chocolate, I put peanut butter in milk, and it tasted like a Reese's peanut butter cup to me. It was so good, and I was sold. I'm like, regardless of what it does for me, I'm drinking this because it's good, and I can have chocolate and not feel guilty about it. Well, as I started drinking more and more, I started feeling the effects. I had more energy. My digestive system was feeling good. I've always had problems with that my whole life, and that didn't go away. So the person who I bought the Shakeology from, she told me, she's like, well, you already have all the workouts. You have Shakeology. You can get 25% discount if you sign up to be a coach. And I was like, no. I don't sell stuff. I went to school to be an engineer. I don't go door to door and do home parties. Like, I was very snobbish and thought I was above that, because that's not what you did. You're supposed to go to school, get a degree, go find a job, and you work for somebody for 30, 40 years and retire. I mean, that's what my parents, that's what I was taught. That's what you're supposed to do. She's like, no, you don't even have to sell anything. All you need to do is just get your 25%. I'm like, okay, as long as you know that I'm not going to be throwing no parties, I'm just going to get my 25%. And so I signed up, and that's why I signed up in August 2009, so that I can get my 25% discount on Shakeology. I love it so much. Well, as I started getting more and more involved in the community and seeing how amazing everybody was, and it was so uplifting, and you just felt so good being a part of so much positive people, Then I started really understanding what this whole culture was about, and that what I was doing already, the sharing on Facebook, my workouts, and and explaining to people how great everything was, was what a coach was. So I was already doing it, but I wasn't benefiting from it financially. And so when I started seeing that there was some real financial gain to it without having to go cold calling or going door to door or hosting in your home parties, which I did not want to do, I started seeing something, and I had an aha moment. And I went to my husband, I was like, guess what? We had always talked about me being able to stay home and take care of our children, be a stay-at-home mom whenever we decided to have a family, but we knew that it just wasn't going to happen because of the way, we lived. We lived okay. It was more of like a paycheck to paycheck. We didn't have any money in savings, and it was just the two of us, so we always wondered how we would do it when we had children. And I saw the light, and I saw that this was going to make that dream that we used to talk about an actual reality if I actually plugged in and started doing what the other coaches were telling us should be done. So that's when I made the decision. It was a couple of months after I had signed up, and I realized this was going to give us what we've always wanted. And so, even the first couple of years, I was working full time. So I worked it around my schedule of work, and I was still kind of like in the back of my head, not believing that this could be it. And then I got pregnant with my daughter, and I realized it needed to be done. If I was going to do it, I need to really put myself in and do the trainings, learn as much as I possibly could, because I had 9 months to figure out not having to go back to work. So I did, and I had my daughter, and I went back part-time. And then 2 years after my daughter was born, 3 years after my daughter was born, I was able to completely leave my full-time job. I was making $70 a year, and I was able to double that with my income with Beachbody, which I loved so much more. It was so much more fulfilling to know that I helped somebody else pay a bill, or I helped somebody else lose weight and get into a pair of jeans that they had never worn before, or be a size that they never wore in their adult life. Like, that was so much more fulfilling than importing data into a database. And my passion for it and my passion for working out changed. I used to hate working out. I hated sweating. It just was not something that I liked to do. And Beachbody gave me workouts that made me fall in love with working out. It made me fall in love with the results. It made me fall in love with helping people see that too, and mentoring them to have successful businesses and successful fitness journeys. So, 6 years later, there's nothing else I'd rather do. And that is how I became a coach. So one of the things that I love to do is, my main focus now is, really mentoring and bringing out the stars on my team, my family, my Beachbody family. And so I have asked my friend Tamara to come and join us tonight and share a little bit about her story. Now, the amazing thing about Tamara is that she's been doing this for less than 3 months. She has already helped people hit our goals of helping at least 4 or 5 people every month start their journey. She's become an Emerald coach, meaning she's starting to build her team as well. She has been married for 16 years and herself has 2 kids, Carly and Isaac. She has the Lyme's disease, so she's very particular of what she puts in her body and how she takes care of herself. So it was really fun and interesting when I first met her to tell about this amazing product we had, SHAKEOLOGY. She used to be a HR insurance coordinator, but she left that because her true passion was helping others, and so she became a physical trainer herself. And so now she's able to use this even more to help more people. So Tamara, can you come on and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, Teresa. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you for that nice welcome. I am, like you said, I'm 35 and I am married for 16 years. I've been with my husband for 20. It's hard to believe that. 2 kids, Carly and Isaac, they're both in high school, which is also hard to believe that I have children that age. To start off my story, I mean, I've always kind of been into fitness. I had my first daughter when I was 19. I gained 8 pounds. She was 8 pounds, 12 ounces. It was easy. I thought it was awesome to do that again, but I quickly gained about 90 pounds when I was pregnant for my son. And it took me quite a long time to get that weight off. I was working hard. I was an insurance HR coordinator. Love the people that I work with, and still do. But I was just feeling not so passionate about that, and um, contracted chronic Lyme's disease. It's a long, debilitating thing, which led me down a road of homeopathic kind of healthcare for myself, and then it became a passion to help other people find different modalities to help themselves. Physical fitness being the number one thing I think that has helped me deal with my chronic Lyme's disease. So after, some serious consideration and 3 years of working 3 jobs to pay the medical bills from that, and trying to make ends meet, I became extremely fatigued and resentful. Why should anyone have to work as hard or as many hours? And I was missing out on my kids, and decided to make a change and leap for something that hasn't quite worked out as I thought it was going to. However, going with the flow, and this opportunity came up for me. I started chatting with Teresa a few months ago, 3 months ago maybe, in August, about doing some Shakeology. So like she said, in the beginning, the cost of it was kind of like sticker shock. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out how I'm now not working during the day. I'm trying to get my personal training business going in a direction that I thought was going to be much different when I left my day job. So it was hard to even agree to doing it. Now, in the beginning, I thought, as if I'm going to spend that much money for a shake. It's ridiculous. I went to a local food store. It tried to pick up several different ingredients that was listed in the back of the ingredients list, and try to make it myself. It's ridiculous. Everything is still sitting in my closet. It was awful. It was disgusting. I completely wasted my money. But I was dead set that I wasn't going to spend that much on drinking what I was thinking at the time, a protein shake. More chats with Teresa about it. I ended up deciding to do it because there was a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I thought, okay, if I can drink it for 30 days, I can give the bag back and get my money back. So I'm really out nothing. But in doing that, a couple different things happened for me. First and foremost, I have chronic Lyme's, like I said, but I have this chronic inflammation problem, and my rings are swinging around my fingers. The inflammation in my hands and my knees is significantly different. I have incredible amount of energy and half the amount of coffee intake, which chronic fatigue is a huge thing for me. My cravings for things was so insignificant that my grocery bill is going down because I'm not buying as many things at the grocery store because I'm craving chips or candy or cookies or whatever it was. And then the weight started coming down. Now, over the last 3 years, I'd worked 3 jobs trying to pay back medical bills and different things because of the Lyme's. I had several surgeries, prescriptions, doctor's visits to homeopathic doctors that weren't covered by insurance, medicines that weren't covered by insurance and stuff. So I had gained a lot of weight back. 40 pounds I gained over the last 3 years. Pretty much positive that it was stress induced. And the weight started coming off. So at that point I was pretty much sold. I chatted with Trish about doing coaching, just so I could earn back the amount of money that I was spending on the Shakeology. So that was my initial, okay, if I can do this and I can, get enough money just to cover the cost of what I'm spending, then it's a win-win for me. I'm not out anything. But it quickly turned into much, much more than that. By me living by example, people are watching what I'm doing. People are watching what I'm going through. It's turned into something different. Now my goals are different. Last month's goal was to try to hit enough money to pay for my health insurance, which I now pay for out of pocket on my own private insurance. and pay for the Shakeology. And my next goal is it's unlimited. I am super psyched. The sky's the limit. I want to pay off a $3,000 credit card bill. I want to pay for my health insurance. I want to start saving some money to travel and start saving some money to pay for the kids' college, and hopefully have a nice new little house by the time the kids graduate from high school. So things are moving quickly for me, but I think that it's partly because, one, I'm passionate about just helping other people feel the way that I'm feeling. If there's a product, or if there's an oil, or there's a modality that I can shout out for that's helped me just in the chronic Lyme's part of it, I get super excited about, and it's pretty much all I talk about. So this has been amazing just in that aspect, but in the fact that I can myself put it to use and lose some weight consistently, feeling awesome. I've got the energy. Like Teresa said earlier, it seriously tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. I know there's several of you that I've invited to watch this who are going to start laughing, but it really does taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup with the right ingredients. And there's a lot of people out there, that are struggling, like, okay, when I lose 50 pounds, then I'll think about being a coach. You don't have to do that. People will look at you and look at your story. Your story is so important. Something that might not resonate with me might resonate with you, or might resonate with somebody else. So I think that is a huge thing to take away from this video, is that if you're sitting there listening to this and you have 50 pounds to lose, or 100 pounds to lose, or 25 pounds to lose, and you're waiting for that before you start doing something, that people will resonate with you and your real true story, that they know you're a real tangible person. They see you, they know you, and they're going to relate and resonate to you in that story. For me, it's been awesome. I'm excited about what's ahead. I'm excited about the opportunity, and hopefully in just a short time I can as well just have this one single job and have more time and more energy to focus on just the kids and the family. I'm psyched about it.
Well, thank you, Tamara. I'm so excited to hear your story. And it's just, I know the hesitation. I love the part that you try to make it yourself, and then what happens, because I know a lot of people, I have talked to people and they've said that that's what that they could do it themselves, and which I'm sure you can, but it's so much easier when it's already done for you, and you can just add a little bit of some goodness to make it taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup. And, just to kind of piggyback off what, Tamara said about, doing this full time and giving all the time to your family. I mean, I sit there and sometimes I see, I hear, on social media, or I just see in person, parents having to take their kids, and they have to take them, so early in the morning, and have to pick them up so late in the afternoon, they're, to daycare. And it just makes me feel so blessed to know that I take them to school, I pick them up from school, a little bit, 4 hours they go to daycare so they can get some interaction, but I'm there every day. If I need to be at their school, I can. Like, they know that mama's always going to be there. And becoming a coach, I'm able to do that. And I never have to tell my kids no for financial reasons, which really makes me feel so empowered to know that I have that freedom and that capability to be that for my kids. So let's get a little bit into Beachbody themselves. Okay, so let's figure out. Okay, so before Team Beachbody, the company, was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Cogden. The core purpose was to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. So they started this all through infomercials. Like I said earlier, I bought a whole bunch of them through infomercials. I've been known as the infomercial queen. They were able to give world-class, proven, no-nonsense, in-home DVD fitness programs. They had the golden ticket with some amazing trainers. So the reason they set the company apart back then was taking risks and creating programs that required hard work and commitment. There was no magic potion, no quick fixes. no schemes whatsoever. I mean, if you've ever tried P90X or know somebody who has, then you know it requires some serious commitment and some serious sweat. So they were seeing on the message boards, the customers were talking about the results, and they were, you know, providing support and motivation within each other and inviting others to get P90X or Slim and Six. You know, they were, you know, just like you go to a nice restaurant and you're so excited about telling your friends about it. That's how this is evolving that way. So John and Carl decided that they saw an opportunity to reward the people for, you know, organically sharing the programs. And as a result, they created Team Beachbody. I mean, basically, they just kind of figured they had two choices, you know, especially with the popularity of P90X, that they could either go to a retailer and sell it there, or the people that they were already using and having success with them, and have them sell it. So it was either create an opportunity where the Beachbody company and the retailer was able to make an income, or create an opportunity where Team Beachbody and the people already using it and being advocates for it could make money. And so they decided to go that route. So that's when Team Beachbody was created. So the launch of Team Beachbody put into motion the launch of amazing products to support the coach business. So they constantly are creating new programs. And one of the things that they had mentioned when I was at a conference last month is, you know, a very good salesperson can sell the same product over and over again. But we are not a team of salespeople. We're just a team of regular people who love programs and want to share it. And so if they can continuously create and develop amazing programs, then anybody can be able to share these programs with people. You don't have to be an amazing salesperson to be successful. You just have to be using the programs and sharing it. And if we have new ones that are coming out all the time, it makes it really easy to get people excited about it. So if you just take a look at everything that we've created in the last few years, I mean, and this one is a little outdated. There's many more that have come since this screen has been created. But I mean, it really represents the true commitment that Beachbody's core purpose is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. I mean, everybody that's on here, either live or on this recording, you know either yourself or you know somebody who has done one of these programs. I mean, and then we still have, you know, another Max 30. I mean, there's just so many things added on here, and more than we have the brand new Hammer and Chisel, which is the 21-day fix lady, and Body Beast are coming together, and that's going to be available next month. I mean, there's new Tony Horton one that's going to be a 23-minute workout that's coming out next year, and a new flavor of Shakeology. I mean, there's always constantly something new to try and share with others. So how do the products really measure up to what people need and what they want? So take a look at how much Team Beachbody's revenue has grown over the years. The programs and Team Beachbody customers are driving the revenue up and up every year. There's no shortage of customers, and seeing how big the product line is, there's no shortage of solutions to help people achieve their goals. The good news is that we have more and more coaches join every year to help our cause to end this, you know, trend of obesity. So the company has experienced amazing and sustainable growth. Just look at where we started and where we are at the end of 2014. We are a very, very, very young company still, with incredible growth and more growth in our future. The 2015 numbers were just doubled. And it just makes a perfect time to be a coach. And talking about a perfect time, right now at the end of the year, it may seem like not a good decision at first to join as a coach, but really this is the time that you want to get in and create that credibility and that trust that you are using these products and they work, so that when people are ready come the new year, when everybody's ready for a new Year's resolution, they know exactly who to go to because you were already doing it these last 2 months. So this is the time to be joining as a coach. So I've already mentioned a few things that makes Team Beachbody unique, but when you put them all together, it really shows how much this company has to offer. We have the complete solution: fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards. The company started with fitness through infomercials, and in a few years after Team Beachbody was founded, nutrition was born. Shakeology. And you heard me and Tamara talk about this and how this really is our reason for being a part of Team Beachbody. Shakeology is just, it's our marquee product, and it's only sold through coaches. Like some of the other programs, that you can get, from different sources, but Shakeology is only from coaches. And it really is your ultimate daily dose of dense nutrition, and it has no compromise. They go through so much research and traveling all over the world to make sure every ingredient is perfect, that it is not hurting the environment to grow, and that the soil that it's being grown from is good. I mean, there's a lot of work and sweat and tears that goes into every single ingredient that is in Shakeology, and that makes it the healthiest meal of the day. I mean, and it tastes good, and it really makes you feel good. I mean, you can taste it one day, and that's great, but you have to drink it at least a week or 2 weeks, and you really start seeing the full effects of what drinking this every day can do for your body. So Shakeology has incredible super nutrition ingredients. And like I said earlier, when I heard that, I was like, what? I don't even know what that means. But basically, it's like we have proteins, vitamins, and minerals, and that's going to help you reduce your hunger and food cravings. So your body's going to get everything it needs, so it's not going to crave junk. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like having a little bit of chocolate here or maybe like a treat of potato chips, but it's not something that I need anymore like I used to have to have all the time. It has antioxidants and that will help detoxify and protect the body against free radical damage. So that's not only take care of your inside, that's taking care of your outside. That's taking care of your skin and your hair and your nails. I mean, I know this is one of the reasons I have so much hair is from all the great stuff that's in Shakeology. It has herbs to increase energy and combat stress. So you're getting the energy, but not necessarily from caffeine. It's like natural foods giving your body natural energy. So there's no like spike and then like a come down or anything like that. It has prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, and digestive enzymes to aid in a digestive and promote regularity. Ooh, this is a hard day for me. Sorry, guys. I mean, just a little bit about my story. Like I said earlier, I've had issues since I was little with my stomach. I mean, just having issues going to the bathroom, maybe a little TMI, but I always had problems. And once I started drinking Shakeology, within a month, I not had any of those problems. And another thing, I mean, I'm not saying that it cures anything, but it does help, and it helps build your immunity. Help you not get sick. In the 6 years I've been drinking it almost daily, I think I've been sick twice. And I used to be that person that got sick every time the weather changed. Every time it got hot, every time it got cold, I was the one that was getting sick, and I have not had that. I've been sick twice. So I'm pretty excited about that. So there's nothing on the market that matches up to the dense nutrition, health benefits, and the dollar for dollar value. For less than $5 a serving, you get the nutritional equivalent of $41 worth of fruits and vegetables in one single glass. And for those who like to try before you buy, Team Beachbody has created sampler packs so customers can see each flavor and see which one they like the best and try out this different recipes. And by getting the sample pack, you get 7 different flavors that you get to try it out for 7 days and not only see the taste, but see the effect that's having on you. You can think of Shakeology as the secret weapon for coaches to help their customers get incredible results. As a coach, drinking every day is what keeps me feeling incredible and shows people that our products really work. And that's what being a coach is using the products and sharing how it works. And one thing about us is that we have something for everybody. I know a lot of times people think we're just P90X or Insanity, and they kind of shy away thinking that they can't do those. But really, we have programs for everybody, from everybody's, part in their journey, from the very beginners to the crazy, intense workout people. We have 21-day fix, or even just regular P90 is great for people who are just starting out. And then we have crazy workouts like Insanity or Max 30 or Body Beast for people who want to lift instead of cardio. I mean, we do actually have something for everybody, everybody's wants and needs in the fitness journey. We have supplements, we have equipment. I'm actually, you see the Ultimate Reset, I am on day 1 of the Ultimate Reset. I just trying to get my body back I was slipping into some bad habits. As coaches, you know, we are not perfect. We are not experts. And, you know, summer came, I just have not been able to get back. So I am starting to ultimately reset today to get myself back into good habits and back into a really good relationship with food. So, you know, and speaking of the results that we get from all of these programs and supplements that we have, you know, this is what coaching is all about. Seeing the success stories, you know, and that coming up on the screen reminds me of why I do what I do. It makes me feel proud to be a Team Beachbody coach. Our products are proven to work. They change the lives of thousands of people every single day. And as my job as a coach is to help them through support, motivation, and making sure that they get the product that's right for them. I spend a lot of time talking, making sure, you know, I'm not going to give somebody, you know, they like to dance. I'm not going to give them Body Beast. You know, I want to make sure, and every coach, you know, we want to make sure that the people that are joining us are getting exactly what they want so they can have fun and keep doing it. So, you know, as I create the success stories with my friends, you know, Team Beachbody coaches are amazing people. Here are some of the amazing people that are on my team. We are a community of people that join together and support each other in the mission to end the trend of obesity. Not only have I gained valuable friendships, I have gained the freedom to do what I truly love, and that's showing people that they can achieve their goals and dreams. You know, it's just, there's no words to really describe when you meet somebody and they don't think that they can hit a certain goal, and you're able to provide them the tools to hit it and the support and, you know, being their cheerleader and being their friend and seeing them hit it. It is the best feeling in the world. Like, there really isn't a way to describe it. You have to experience knowing that it was that little push you gave somebody, that they're seeing a totally different life. And that's what we do. That's my team. My team is just such a great support of people. It's I again cannot say the words can't describe how amazing everybody is. So let's talk about what a coach is and what they're not. So first of all, let's talk about what a coach doesn't have to be. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. They don't have to already be at their fitness and nutrition goals, and they do not have to be a salesperson. You do not have to be a salesperson. When I started, I was nowhere near my goal. I was probably still about 20 pounds till my goal. I was not an expert at any means. Like I told you guys, I was a computer programmer. I sat in front of the computer 8-9 hours a day. I had no knowledge of anything. I mean, now I have more because I've educated myself, but I did not start off that way. And I was never a salesperson. Never. I'm just share what things have worked for me. So what a coach should be. A coach should share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. I mean, it is all about sharing. If you want to be successful in this business, you have to share what you're doing, because they're not going to know what you're doing or know your results. And you want to share your journey. You need to be committed to being proof that the product works. I mean, working out to a program and drinking your Shakeology. It's not going to work if you're not full in it. You know, especially with drinking Shakeology. Why would anybody trust you if you don't drink it yourself? And you have to be committed to improving and developing yourself. I mean, Beachbody is very adamant and very encouraging into all of us to do personal development. I never would have done personal development in my life. I used to think it was just hokey pokey, but I know because it is kind of drilled on us that, and I started doing it, that it has changed my outlook, my mindset of the outcome. And the reason I am where I am today is because of personal development. And I love that this company is so into more of improving the coaches on our team versus just selling a product. So what are some of the benefits of being a coach? You know, what benefits of being a coach like? So for starters, you get to set your own hours. You know, if you want to be full-time, you want to do part-time, you know, you do it when you want to do it. It is your business. You set your hours. You know, working for your business, you can work it on your lunch break at night instead of watching TV. As your business grows, you can afford to spend more time focusing on it. And you'll be able to start the transition from part-time Beachbody coach to full-time coach, if that's what you want. Again, this is all what you want and where you want to take this opportunity. You can choose to work your business in person, online, or both. The business is flexible, and you work it will work for anyone. Every day, coaches share their passion for being healthy and fit to attract people to their business. Whether you love social media or you love in person, I mean, we structure it so that you can work it that works with your personality. Social media is a great tool because you can reach so many people across the country. And again, like this is your business. So you decide, but you have to decide and put the time towards it so that you can work your business and talk to people and build relationships and share your journey. But you can do it at any time that you want to, in any places you want to. I mean, basically, if you just have an internet connection, you can do your work. That is the beauty of this business, is that really you can do it at any time. So the more you commit to working your business every day, the more your business grows and the more rewards you can earn. Team Beachbody's compensation plan is so well-rounded. You have the opportunity to receive commissions for selling products to customers, bonuses for helping your team grow, as well as qualify for free trips like cruises, Disneyland, Cancun this year was awesome. There's monthly incentive rewards, recognition, and daily opportunities to learn and engage in personal development. So how many people can say right now that they get these kind of rewards at their current job? I mean, the job that I had before I became a full-time coach was not bad. I liked the people that I worked with. It was nice, but I did not get the rewards and for the amount of work that I put in like you do here. I mean, it's an in-out, it's equal. The work that you put in, you get equal back. And that is what is so amazing and so different than working in corporate America and helping somebody else build their dreams versus building your own dreams. And the amazing thing too is, I mean, you are in business for yourself. You will become an entrepreneur when you become a coach. This is your business, but you are not by yourself. We have so much training, so much support that even though you're in business by yourself, for yourself, you're not by yourself. So to help with these rewards that I mentioned earlier, Team Beachbody provides outstanding support. And as a new coach, there's no guesswork on how to get started. You just follow a simple, quick business start guide, and that's going to guide you through exactly what you need to do your first week in the business. After that, you'll have the opportunity to get daily trainings and activities to grow your business through the industry award-winning Coach Basics group. It's going to be led by whoever brought you on as a coach or me. Team Beachbody also keeps you up to date on news and announcements through communications like the weekly National Wake Up Call, which happens every Monday morning, our monthly e-newsletter, the coach, and the online breaking coach newsfeed. We have a little Hubble online office that we get lots of information from. And if you follow Beachbody on social media, you'll get instant updates and messages to share to grow your business. So what can you expect from our team? A lot, let me tell you. First of all, you're going to expect some amazing friendships to be developed and to be involved and immersed in so many uplifting, empowering people that will always be there for you. I mean, my team, when you join Team Motivate, you get so many new friends, so much a circle of positivity that you can't help but being positive yourself. So when you start, you will get a welcome email, and there's going to be a training in that email that you will watch. So that's going to be kind of like your new coach training, kind of get you off the right foot. And then you'll get a call. You'll do a call with your sponsor coach and go over your goals and your whys and create a roadmap for what's going to be happening, what you want to happen. Because remember, it's about what you want, and we try to create that roadmap for you. And then once you get through that, then you'll be added to another self-paced coach training. It's we call it the New Coach Launch, and you get to do this at your leisure whenever you want. There's 10 files in there, and you can do them all in one day, or you can take the whole month. It really just depends on you, but it's a really good foundation to get you started in this business. Once you complete those 10 files, you'll be added to our Rock the Basics training, and that is a few phases, and it's a daily Monday through Friday training training. You get something every day. You get tasks to do every day to help build your business and create healthy habits for your business so that you can be successful. And I know since we've had this system, the people that have plugged in, engaged, and done the training have been super successful. So this is something that I highly, recommend. If you join us, you get in and you start doing it. We also have advanced trainings. We have some weekly calls for new coaches that I hold, Zoom calls, just to kind of get you guys acclimated to everything. We have monthly team challenges. We do team building events. We have leadership trainings. We have a Facebook group that we keep everybody up to date with stuff. We have tons. I love recognizing my team. It's the funnest part of my job. And like I said, supportive and strong relationships. In January, I'm taking the leaders in Team Motivate to Cancun, just a little bit of training and just to have some fun and, give them the treats that they deserve for being amazing leaders. And that's what we get to do at Team Beachbody. It's like free trips for working hard. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about your options. So you're probably wondering what they are, right? So, you're ready to join us as a coach and, help others achieve their health and fitness goals, or you can join us as a customer. And if you're saying, okay, I'm not really ready to be a coach, but I'm ready to join a challenge group to help achieve my own health goals, these are your two options. So think about what it is that you want to do from now. So if you want to join as a coach, we have 3 more options. All about options here. So the first option is joining with a challenge pack. A challenge pack includes at least 1 fitness program, Shakeology on Home Direct, a free trial of a month of the Team Beachbody Club subscription, which gives you access to On Demand, which is our version of Netflix for our workouts. By purchasing the challenge packs, you'll save between $50 and $80. Your $39.95 coach enrollment fee is waived, and you'll have everything you need to be proof that the product works. If you already have a fitness program, you can join by just getting Shakeology and Home Direct and paying the coach enrollment fee. Or if you already have Shakeology, you can just choose a fitness program and pay the coach enrollment fee. You can discuss this with which option is going to be best for you with the person who invited you to this webinar. Now, I think the challenge pack is really the best option for you. Financially, you get more bang for your buck. Right now, we have the promotion is size and 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme. So, for $140, you can get amazing products, amazing meal plan, the containers, and start your own business. So one thing that we do have is an ongoing monthly business service fee. And it's about $16 a month. And what that covers so much. I mean, it really, really covers so much. It helps pay for the millions spent on media, your personal team Beachbody websites, your online office, warehousing products so you don't have to take inventory, customer service, technical support, marketing communications, training tools, daily personal development to grow your business. So to get all that kind of support, you get it for that $16 a month. I mean, I know a lot of other places out there, you have to buy a whole bunch of products and sell out to your house and everything like that. That's not what we have to do here. You don't have to, all you have to do is buy your own stuff. But if everybody wants to, anybody wants to order from you, they're ready to join your challenge group, you just send them your link to your website and that's how they order. Everything's done through Beachbody. They take the orders, they take the payment, they do the customer service. All you have to do is be a coach and help them complete the program that they have purchased from you. So if you want to join as a customer, basically it's almost the same thing of your options. You still can purchase a challenge pack and choose your fitness program and Shakeology, or you have the additional options like you do as a coach, minus the coach enrollment fee. Again, you want to talk to your coach who invited you to figure out what will work best for you and your goals. So in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you are going to follow up with you and ask you these 3 questions. What did you like most about the presentation? And you're going to say you like T because she was funny. I'm just kidding. No, you're not. But they're going to ask you that. The second question is, does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? The last question they're going to ask you is, which option appeals to you more, being a coach or being a customer? So I want you to think about these 3 things once we get off of this webinar. I want you to think about, what can becoming a coach do for you? You know, are you thinking, you know, what's going to make things better for you in your life? Would it be not having to live paycheck to paycheck? Would it be not having to rob Peter to pay Paul? 'Cause I remember I used to have to do that. You know, I'd have to figure out every month which bill could get paid this month and which bill could wait. What was more important, you know, paying off credit cards, you know, or doing only the minimum of that, only the minimum of my student loans, and just feel like I was making some decent money, but I was never getting out of debt. You know, do you want to take your family on vacations that, you know, and create memories? Would you like to have a life that you don't dream about Friday, dream about a vacation because you love what you're doing, but you want to have the capability of taking those vacations so that you can create memories with your family? Think about stuff like that. Like, those are all possible things that can happen when you become a coach. Now I want you to think about, who can you help? Make a list, a mental list, write down the names. Who do you think could benefit from the fitness side? Who do you think could benefit from the business side? You know, we have so many people in our lives that can benefit. I mean, honestly, who is out there that does not need to be healthy and does not need to make some extra cash for different goals that they have in their life? I mean, really, what we have is for everybody. The last one is, what are your dreams and your goals? And dream big. Don't get out of your own way. Think about big goals that you've always wanted but never wanted to think about because you thought weren't possible. They can be possible. So I'm going to turn this on the chat for questions. If anybody has any questions, let me. Okay, I know I'm going to take a little time. Actually, I'm seeing that I guess we answered all these questions. Oh no, we're getting some more viewers. Okay, I'm just going to wait a little bit because I know there's a delay. So we'll see if we're getting any questions that are coming through. Okay, well, I am not seeing any questions coming through. So I just want to say thank you again for Tamara for getting on. And thank you everybody who is listening to this live or if you're listening to the recording. And definitely get with the person that invited you. Think about this, you guys. If somebody invited you to listen to this live or recording, that means that they saw something in you and they can see how this business could help you change your life. So, you know, take that for what it's worth, and, you know, don't be, you know, don't wonder what if. Like, just see if it's going to work for you, because really there's nothing to lose. So thank you again for getting on. Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you.